Yeah, I'm not being very talkative, anyways. Indeed. Is zoning fucked up? I think zoning might be fucked up. Oh, no. Okay. Took forever. Anyways, hope you've been doing well. I have had a pretty crappy Monday, so probably gonna just relax, do my dailies, and yeah, I keep it exciting doing different projects and stuff, but it definitely isn't the most enjoyable thing ever to do every single day over and over. Indeed, you like to watch. It won't matter because it's just taking the packets that report the percentages. Okay. Um, I have it. Doesn't. Okay.
Enraged.
Thank you for the raid, Variety Void. Hope you had a good raid or good stream today. Hey, Malik. How goes it? Not a lot. Just doing my dailies.
Enraged.
Nani? How goes it, Stopwing? Hope you guys had a good Monday.
Enraged.
Howdy, Xiao Xiao. Hope you've been doing well. Benar says, I'm starting to look at restaurant nutrition menu, figure out how much sugar certain food has in before ordering. A good status or a good practice. Not good to just blind eat. Good for you. I think more than just sugar itself, just remember high calories can also turn into sugar essentially or increase your blood sugar levels. So it's just more a matter of maintaining a good balance of exercise versus, your carbs coming in or calories coming in specifically, carbs. What happened there? Okay. So first guy's going to be coming here shortly. Yes, for updates since yesterday. Did do some min-maxing on my hogs, and I'm up to 649 spell damage now, which isn't too bad. I'm almost there. I got 100 more to go. I'll have to see if I can obtain it without... Isn't this the guy the one that's slow? Shit. Prioritize killing him real quick. Get the last set of 100 mana I sent you? Yep. I'm actually now up to it. Let Mason know that I can do his combines now. Oh, I must have just missed that. Sorry, dude. I'll get you that. They only owe you 100 worth? Right on. Yeah. I'll try to remember when I get out of here. But my bad. Oops. Hello. Let's go ahead and just do a rage. Why is rage so... Oh, it's because I'm slowed. Heck yeah. Probably was smart to kill this guy, just so I didn't have a rage problem. Alright. Now Kara Firm. Back to him. My dots back on him. And now I'm not slowed, which is nice. It's interesting that I'm getting the your target is immune to changes in its run speed on my spam box on the bottom left. And if I use flow weapon, there, I get the immunities on the bottom too. That's good. I can actually lower the melee window. Don't worry about that. Started lacing in a truncheon just because when I'm using rage, a lot of times I don't need the full heal from rage. So I just equip a truncheon of doom for the 50% slow when the mob can be slowed. I might, well, I'm tempted with crits or Shin Spark, make it where you ever get the message of your target is immune to changes in its run speed, it'll mark the NPC that was on and then put a little icon on it that indicates it. Are there any useful and proc weapons for Zerker Monk Cleric? Not that I'm familiar with. I don't know those classes very well. I know that Berserker dips into a lot of the warrior ones. Like, is the Truncheon warrior only? I don't even know. Yeah, it's warrior only. Ash stick. Yeah, that's something I'm kind of tempted to start lacing in. Good Tash stick. Do you guys know what in era is the best Tash weapon? Okay, we're about to need to go into big burn mode. Actually, before I forget. I think a Bashi is situationally useful. Just depends. I'm actually low on mana. Let me make sure I get a Death Bloom going. I don't want to run out of mana mid-fight. Don't know. Am I going to get the Drakes? What do you think? Do a prediction on that. So close. There we go. Yeah, no Drakes. Cool. Enchanted Sharpshooting, which is worth like 20k. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so I'm sending 2k to Just send it to Barnacle. Or Barnick. That? Are you still watching Mulligan? I'll send it to Shuriken. Shurikron. There you go, dude. Thanks again. Sorry for the delay and confusion. Oh, my prismatic went in there. These don't have a value though. Got another Abashi's. Got a Robe of Darkness. Those still sell pretty good, right? Yeah, 20k. Not bad. I'm done. Basically. So I shouldn't. But I'll let you know if I need anything else at some point. I need to start sending off all my OGs to my merchant. Because I got a lot that I'll probably never. I might as well. Dodging I might use. Blocking I might not. Range, unlikely. Sharpshooting again. Ferocity. No, I don't think I have any cleaving. They were just getting a little obnoxious. Sorry. Same thing with my AC OGs. Still have a bunch. So, like these all need to become either legendary or enchanted abominables. And these scales of magic need to become enchanted. If not, you know, legendary some variant. My gloves still need a. Just pop that on there real quick. Do I have a spell damage one? I don't think I do. I could consider getting a blocking and stuff, but I've kind of faced the reality that I'm not min-maxing tanking anymore. I feel like if I just max spell damage and spell-related foci, good enough, and then I can fall back to block and dodge and all that shit later. Get a leg creeping. Oh. Again, I literally only attack between casts and for rage, and that's it. So like my melee DPS is a small portion of it. Procs are probably my highest damage source from melee. So even like blocking components and stuff, I don't know how good that would be for me. But had the best Nortov run today. I got 2 Garns and a couple of Rings of Superiority. Very nice, dude. Congrats. Go send this Ring of Superiority. Or Robe of Darkness. Anywho. So I guess next. Do these still sell? I don't think they do. No. I think next I'm gonna work on these dragonesses sell pretty good. They're probably for a quest that is actually worthwhile. This one probably is not. And I think I'm gonna go hit up here. down in a while. Oh. All right. I need to make sure I load my bad about that lately. Perfect. I think the only real key to this fight is to make sure I put down a ward. Because everything else doesn't really. Come on. Flop and wait for E to come up. Yeah, the 16 X targets showing you like they're all half health means I don't ever have to look at the right side of the screen. I pretty much know a gauge of, what's left without ever focusing away from the bottom of the screen. Hey Tyron, how you been? Hope life is treating you well.
Enraged.
Never been to the Mount Rainier National Park. I think I never really went that south ever when I was in Seattle. I'd imagine it's pretty wild in the winter. Washington's one of those cool states where you get a lot of different biomes in the same state. You get coastal, desert, forest, rainforest, snow, whatever that's called, tundra, right? Kind of. Got all sorts of biomes. I kind of want to just expose volume to Crit Sprinkler as well. Because that money sound is still a little loud. But whatever. One day, I'll hit a few milestones on a various subset of my projects and actually sit down and harden up the things so that they're release ready. what I probably should be doing, creating like a DLL that people can write their own like GUIs and just tap into my DLL and then just gatekeep all the cool features and stuff in the DLL. And then other coders can tap into it and gain insight. That'd be cool. Iron says, for sure, the walls of snow that get plowed are like 12 feet high on the sides of the road. Once you get up to the highest driving point, you can go for hikes, and the snow you're walking on is on the top street, peeking out of the top. That honestly kind of sounds scary. Not sure if I would like that. And there's an Aporia. Alright, anything of note? Did we get a shawl? Doesn't look like it. How are you looting everything without having to click it? Is it a UI thing? I just use the, if you go to macros in THJ Wiki, there is a, it's essentially these two windows, the loot all button with loot, and then I'm also using a key binding for target, and I'm binding it to the same key, which is target nearest corpse. I find that to be the most effective. Then I just spam the E button, and that just loots everything. I don't think anything in fear can be attributed. Which is unfortunate. Well, being in the desert biome sounds like the right play for you then. Yeah. Not so much like gold that, you know, desert biome's the way to go. It's just where I ended up right now. I'm actually pretty open with locations. I'm not a huge fan though of snow, of all of them, just because it deteriorates your house a lot. Just water damage, you know. But it's not end of the world. I could have double checked it. Yeah, here. The easiest way to show you is I just go to the website. We need to fix the offset on that, by the way. You don't need the confirmation box unless you have this option turned on, the loot all option confirmation. But there's the hotkey, and then yeah, just make sure to bind the key of target nearest corpse to something, the same key ideally. I used to use like Alt A, Alt Q, and then like all these other weird ass keys, but I learned quickly that I use that button so damn much, I need to make it something front and center. So I reserve the E key for it. I also have this key, which is kind of handy. I press it once and it's the non-responding ready button for me. I don't have to type it out and then click it and shit, but I don't always use it. Is there a captain? I've learned that the captain's almost always up. Yeah, you can see him right over there. He's worth killing just for the Spiritus fan braces. And I just pull all this for trash, a little extra money, for a little effort. And if you're lucky, you get the construct. Here, nope. We can go down these alleyways a little bit, get those mobs. And kill the big boy. And then just loot while I E. Minimize time spent in the zone. Time they all die. If I get lucky, I'll get the ancient Shisargants, which sell pretty good still. And otherwise, get a bunch of cash items. Hey, Bill Sharp. How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. I did get Van Braces, which is good. The Martha Core legs, or whatever, those aren't the good clicky VP one. Oh. We can just sell the rest for 300 plat. Yeah. Switch to this mode. Double check I can't tribute these. I cannot. And parcel. Send the Van Braces to sell. And we can destroy these. And we're done. Inventory clean again. Toss this in the bank. These disempowerment ones, figure out a better spot for. Guardian legs could probably go here. This thing I'm going to unattune at some point. Some of these trade skill stuff I gotta just move out, but whatever. Alright, so let's go do Faradar. I'm trying to aggro any of the mobs in between. Since if I get a pearlescent fragment, they sell for like 10k, so bonus money. I don't really go out of my way though, I just sort of pull a few on the way. Since I do it every day, you do it 30 times a day. Let's say there's 10 mobs you pull. That counts as, what, 300 mobs? Get a couple out of it. But you get more than a couple, but you know, it's 30 to 40k just for a little extra time. when you're doing something anyways. Going for the lava frags here as well. And I got one, which is always a bonus. I don't know how much they're going for. I imagine they're still pretty valuable. No, like 3K. Still, 3K is 3K. I'm just waiting on the snare. I wonder, is this curable? It says resist disease. I don't even know if I keep my Shield Immaculate up anymore. They're really actually fighting these mobs. Yeah, it's item clicks. You can cast every item click while moving. Okay. Oh, I can't do VP for 3 hours. Whoops. My timers were not fully cleared. Okay. Guess I'm technically done. I could go do Pog. I don't know. I might end early. It's Monday. Mondays tend to be a little more meh. Let's set up my merchant. Maybe I'll share that just because. There you go. Oops, that Discord group thing likes to bug sometimes. So for my bot, not my bot, my mule, I have my little Raspberry Pi, and you can see here, it runs like crap, but I can VNC into it. It's low power, and I can just do my thing. What I actually normally do though, is I'll kill it, VNC into it. Sneaky Russian, you planning to come back for Luckland in 3 weeks? Well, that's good. Hopefully you've been well. You know, Paladin's got even more love. Just saying. Did someone else want to summarize all the bonuses that Paladins have gotten? So this guy's a reg. Regs are selling for 14K. Enchanted summoning is about 12. Reg scale is like 5. Sharpshooting looks like it's about 18. Range 900. Or sharpshooting enchanted is actually closer to. And range. Ferocity, reg 1700. A-rune 500. Blackened lava rock reg is worth. Cool. Technically, I should be putting this blackened lava rock though on my offhand, but I just don't use my offhand enough. So what I did is I set up all my merchant stuff, right? Then I can just quit. And then if I come over here, I wrote a sync script that actually SCPs the file over to my little Pi. And then the next time I start up on my little Raspberry Pi, it'll already have all my merchant stuff synced. So I don't have to do all the clicking and stuff through my VNC. But now I don't have to like keep my PC on that I game with, since this little Raspberry Pi is in a closet somewhere. But yeah, Paladin's got a new, well, they stole the Warrior's Shield Specialist ability, so they do a lot more damage when they're sword and boarding. And they also got more levels of shielding, some of the shield block stuff or something, as well as they also now have a proc rune that they do just by auto attacking. They're attempting to try to make paladins relevant because, you know, Shadow Knights are good, warriors are good, paladins are good against undead only. So, yep. Anyways, and you can see all the item pricing has carried over. And I just close that VNC window and I'm done. So that's what I've been working on. I have a lot of projects, but I still don't have my sound event working, which is annoying. Dragon Necropolis, they boosted and made it stupid ridiculously easy to level up AAs. A lot of people can get like 2000 AAs within like a couple days of grinding. I don't really know the answer, Russian, because I've been capped for a while now. I level up items, and there's a mechanic now where every time you have reached the AA point cap and cannot reach any further until you store, what happens is if you hit a cap like this, instead of flipping you back to normal, it'll increase the item experience. Is how it gets funneled. I don't understand this question because A's have felt absurdly fast for ages now. And healing never felt bad for me. Yeah. No, I mean, the server is super casual, dude. Like, you can literally spend like, I've been streaming for an hour, and I mean, technically I can go kill Bristlebane. Technically I could go kill Plane of Growth. Technically I could do a North Tov clear, but I would just be doing that for money. I've gotten all the pieces. And reality is, if you just can clear zones, or at least kill a lot and sell, you'll be making so much money that you could just buy the things that don't draw for you. The economy is so ridiculously flooded because of the player base. We've broke 3,000 players at one point. The game's super chill. Healing was butts compared to life tapping. It's still butts, dude, but it's fine. You shouldn't be comparing is your problem. Or just embrace life tapping if you really want to give a shit about being min-maxed. But yeah, the server in general is not balanced at all. And I've kind of hit a point where the server's been so successful, they're not going to do nerfs hard anymore. So just go with it. If you want to be OP, pick the OP classes. If you want to be a challenge, play the challenging classes. And they're just going to constantly give love to classes, is what I've seen. But now that they have the veteran AA system, combo that with all the other bullshit going on with like EXP bonuses and, you know, this thing is always running. Like it's literally stacked up for 44 hours right now, Echo of Experience. But be cool to see you, dude. You've been missed. Honestly, though, I've been pretty boring lately. I just do my dailies and log out, do some trade skills. The most exciting things I do are usually outside the game. It's a little bit of a downer that the server doesn't really have like a challenge. The most challenging thing was like Bristlebane when he first came out because he was overtuned and he had a bug that where if you wiped the first try, he maintained his like super stats and was extra hard the second time. Why no alts? Because I don't like alts. I like being Shin. Yeah, that is true, Mulligan. We did kill him on the first day, first try. But I'm Shin, that's all I am. All the other alts, if I ever make them, are just merchants and shit. I like that I have a presence and you know who I am in game, right? Like, I'm not just character number 54. You know? Let's see. I'm gonna flag alts. Wonder how many mains we actually have in the guild. I'm gonna assume if they don't have a name, they're an alt. But yeah, there's a lot of alts. Okay. Now if we show hide alts. Now, this doesn't tell you the count of what's visible. Yeah, you can see it's about 1-to-1. Everyone has an alt, at least one. See, I technically have an alt. I have a trader. At least that's a useful alt. I can leave him on all the time and he just fucking sends there and sells shit. I'm playing Zerker Monk Cleric. Tons of fun. Yeah. That whole like projection of Zerkers and melee getting stronger, I think I did initially, is starting to come to reality. I'm pretty sure they are out DPSing me pretty well. Like consistently when they go full burn. So, which is good. Yeah, so when Lucklin comes out, I'm going to have an issue because I have no cures for Ursus. No Radiant Cure, no RGC. I'll probably just have to bear it and fight through it with it on. But we'll see. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. It was a pretty chill day. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. You have an awesome Monday, and tomorrow goes good as well. And thanks for hanging out. Let's go raid. Who are we raiding? I've never raided Keystone before, have I? I think so. And good night, Bill Sharp. You're welcome, Larkin. Hope you improve your looting game. There's also Tulab 702. That's a area code in Vegas. I should go raid him. Think about that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you in game Russian, and thanks for stopping by. Staffface, Bovinity, Jason from Earth. You're all appreciated. Xiao Xiao. All right, guys. Take care.